In this Guru Schools lecture, I'm going to go ahead and talk about the types of keywords. What are the types of keywords? So Google has distributed these types of keywords into 4 types. Actually, we call them match types, keyword match type. There are 4 kinds of types. First, it's going to be your broad match. Second, it's going to be your broad match modifier. Third, it's going to be your phrase match. Fourth, it's going to be your exact match. These are the 4 types of match types of keywords which we're going to talk about in this whole video. Alright, so let's first talk about broad match. So broad match, it's a vast and a little bit dangerous match, a dangerous type of a keyword which we should probably not to use that. Why? Because, of course, let's suppose your keyword is, let's take the same example, your keyword is flower. So if you are only entering the flower, it would give you results, like n number of results it would give you, as we have seen earlier, right? So in the prior video, as we have discussed how we can search the keywords through 2 ways. First, Google search engine, and second one was Key Planner. Now we are discussing the types of keywords, right? So broad match, it's a very vast thing. Why? Because it gives you actually unrelatable searches results. Let me tell you how. Suppose your ad is on online bouquet services, right? But a user has searched only flowers. Maybe he wants to see the types of flowers, but he did not mention the types of. He just mentioned flowers. So he will show you ad at that time as well. Again, if he has searched for flowers, you will get to, your ad will be there. If he has searched about anything like new bouquet, of course, that's a relevant thing. You will get that. But if he has searched something online flowers, if he has searched something which is not in a close relation with your ad, Google will also show your ad there, which is not relatable. So broad match, it's a very vast thing. So if you don't have a budget, just like Amazon, Flipkart, who are big companies nowadays. So if you don't have budget like them, so I would suggest you not to run your ad on broad match type. Do not run your ad on broad match type because it's not worthy at all. Second, you will invest your money and you will not get anything in return. So you should not go for broad match type. Alrighty? Okay. So let's jump for second thing. Now, if I talk about the second one, that's going to be your broad match modifier. But let me tell you one thing about broad match. Broad match is also, in that particular thing, Google will also show your ad on those criterias where users has misspelled something. Suppose your coaching spelling, suppose the flower spelling is FLOWERS, but somehow users are, right now these days they are using messaging form. So they search with FLWRS. So you will also get the result in front of them, which is actually not a good thing, right? Because that's not worthy, but somehow you need to pay to Google because you have showed your ad in front of your users, right? So this is not a good thing. Next, if I move on second type, that's going to be your broad match modifier. This is also a little bit same. First of all, there is a criteria. How we write in the broad match, we just simply write flowers. But if I talk about broad match modifier, what I use is, suppose I need to search with online flowers. This is what my keyword is. So between online and flowers, in front of online and in front of flowers, I'll put the plus sign, which means I am giving the instructions to the Google that it should be always in the search list. It should always be in the search list. This is what I'm giving the instructions to Google. So there is a plus icon means it should always be in the search list. This is your broad match modifier. Again, there are so many disadvantages of this because why? Again, this is not specified. Second thing, Google will show your ad in close variants as well. how could be a close variant? Suppose if there is synonym with these keywords, or if there are abbreviations, misspellings, or is there any person who is using different term but has the same meaning. Suppose that particular person is using online bouquet, not flowers but bouquet, has the same meaning but different word, right? So this is how it works. So again, broad match modifier, again, this is not my favorite one, because this would not show the relevant result to my users. My users, of course, my users, I want them to see my results. But if they'll use the wrong keyword and if I run the ad on the wrong platform, that's not gonna happen. Of course not. That's not worthy for me. So I need to choose my platform very carefully. I need to choose the type very carefully, right? So this was the second one. That was your broad match modifier. I'll recall everything at the end of the video, but as of now, it was broad match modifier. Now, the third, it's gonna be the phrase match. It's also, again, a very good thing, but yes, not that much. Why? Because what we did in broad match modifier, we put the plus sign in front of every word, right? But in the phrase match, once we'll write our keyword, we will lock them inside the commas, inside the inverted commas, right? Now, suppose my keyword is online flowers. Suppose my keyword is online flowers. So what I'll do is, I'll start the inverted commas, then I'll write online space flowers and then inverted commas close, which means they are locked now. Now, what I'm notifying to Google? I'm notifying Google that wherever you want to show this, whenever people search with online flowers, it should be all together. It could be possible, anything could be come in front of online and anything could be come in front of flower, behind the flowers, but it could not be possible that nothing should come in between them. Like online best flowers, there should not be any kind of quotes like that. I have given you a quote, which means online flowers, so you should go for this one. This is what I'm giving the instructions to Google. Very clear and very simple. Again, the disadvantages are the same. Close variants. If a person is misspelling, synonyms, whatever it is, abbreviations, whatever a user is using, if it is relatable with your word, with the keyword, Google will show your ad then and there. There is no if, there is no but. If you're running your ad on phrase match, then of course your ad will gonna show there, right? So again, one more time, beware while choosing the type to run your ad. Now, the fourth one, it's gonna be the exact match. Of course, with the naming, you can guess it. It's exact match means we are giving the instructions to the Google that we want the exact match. If the customer is also searching for the same keyword, then show our ad, otherwise don't. Suppose my keyword is online flowers and this time the symbol is gonna be the close parentheses. Alright, as shown in the stickers, these are the close parentheses in which I'm gonna tell you, or I'm gonna tell the Google that this is the lock thing. If my user search online flowers, then you are going to show my results, otherwise don't. But still, Google is Google. Or I would say it would still show the ad to the users if there is misspelling, if there is synonyms, if there is abbreviations of the same keyword, it would show it again. Of course, as the pros and cons are always there, similarly, everything is gonna be there. So choose your everything wisely. Choose your, type exact, according to yourself. So in today's lecture, what we have learned till yet 4 types of match types, which of keywords. First one was broad match, second one was broad match modifier, third was phrase match, fourth was exact match. What was broad match? That was a default one. That how do we write that? Just as it is, we normally write the keyword on our Google engine. So, and what was the default, drawback of that, it would give you the vast results which you actually did not want. That would also give you the results like your synonyms, your irrelevant searches, whatever it is. Second one was broad match modifier. How do we symbolize that? The symbol is, we will put the plus icon in front of every word. Just like if it's online flower, then we will put the plus icon in front of online and in front of flower, so that we can notify the Google that if the people search with online flower, show our ads. Again, it's Google, it would show the results in front of those users as well who would not search it for, because they would maybe search for abbreviations, maybe they will be searching with the same meaningful word or the synonyms, whatever it is. Then third one was phrase match. Phrase match was like, the symbol was, of course, the quoted one. Like whatever the text we type with the quoted one. Fourth one was exact match. Exact match, we write everything in parentheses. Right? So these were the 4 matches which we mentioned. Alright? So go through with this and I'll see you in the next lecture.